Hi, welcome to SBF Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are continuing our special coverage of the Wild Card Round 2013 NFL Playoffs right now with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com, who had a shitty record with us during the regular season this year, but had an awesome record in the playoffs last year, and I think he's going to do it again this year. But both in the playoffs last year and during the regular season this year, Jeff Cadillac maintained his class, which he has all the time. Jeff Cadillac, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, Peter.
Look at
as
that.
Always.
Man, you look sharp in a tux, man. Not everyone can pull off a tux as sharp as you pull it off.
Well, thank you very much. You know, if I go into show business, I'll definitely have you working PR for me.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, New Orleans and Philly. Philly is a 2.5-point home favorite, and totals 53.5 or 54. And, you know, of course, the Saints lost 3 of their last 5 games. Philly won 7 out of their last 8 games, so they're coming into the playoffs, you know, hot. Saints, you know, a little bit shaky, but they do always have that great defense. My sort of like first thought is maybe a shot with the under, but I'm probably going to stay off this game. I guarantee you like Philly here -2.5.
Oh my God! Somebody must have fed you some information about me before I came on the air.
No, I know.
Because I'll tell you something. I do like Philly here, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why. New Orleans is a terrible road team. Terrible. They go on the road, especially with elements. It's almost like it's a tale of two teams with New Orleans. You play them in the dome, forget it. You go in there, you're usually a double-digit underdog. You lose the game, blowout, New Orleans. Hey, they did it this year. The only game that they didn't cover was they pushed against San Francisco, which was a 3-point spread. But other than that, they just blew everybody out of the doors. Once they step outside the dome, hey, that's a different story. The Saints also, they're 0-5 straight up on the road in the playoffs all time. And 0-5 against the spread. I mean, everything is going against New Orleans in this game because it's a road game. And the prediction for the weather for Sunday is supposed to be very cold, maybe a little snow. I mean, you put pressure on Breeze in this situation, and that ball isn't going to be a perfect spiral like it is in the dome. Philly on the other side there, you got McCoy and you got Jackson. I mean, you got to have like almost 2 guys on each one of these guys because they're so explosive now under Chip Kelly's offense. I'll tell you something. If Philly can make a couple of stops here and there and put pressure on Breeze, maybe a turnover or so, but just a couple of stops here and there, I think they'll have this game nice. I mean, Peyton and Breeze, it's a nice combination for the Saints. But remember, the road team here, New Orleans, it's like, I just shudder thinking about New Orleans playing in that cold.
No, I'm exactly the same way. When New Orleans goes on the road. But everyone's thinking that way. So why then do you think Philly's just a 2.5-point favorite?
Because New Orleans is still a very good team. Mm-hmm. You have a team there. They have a lot of weapons. But, again, the road and Philly's defense at times has been known to be suspect. They have been playing well. They have been playing better. But, there have been times when the gaps have been there and people are wondering, shaking their heads, hey, can this team go further? Or are they just, are they not for real? Are they just, calling a bluff here?
All right, well, we will see how this turns out. Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com, leaning Philly -2.5. Thanks, Jeff.